Hi guys, my name is Mohammed Adepoju and welcome to my YouTube channel. So basically, I am going to be teaching you how to use Wondershare Filmora to create motion graphics. Yes, I know there are a lot of motion graphic design softwares like Adobe Premiere Pro, After Effects, and the likes, but Wondershare Filmora is an easy to use motion graphics or video editing software that allows you to just drag and drop effects or options, just to create amazing motion graphics. As you can see here, this is the website. You can come to filmora.wondershare.com to download the application. So just come to download. You click on download, then you get to have options of if you are downloading for Mac. Also, yeah, you need to create an account. um, okay, sorry, it's to just save and download, then install on your computer. So I already have it downloaded, so I don't have to go through that anymore. Now, if you open your Wondershare Filmora after downloading, this is what your interface looks like. This is what it looks like. Definitely there's some there's some pop up like advertisements that will come up, but this is what it's going to look like. You can stop seeing this window by clicking on this, so it won't show when you launch your Filmora anymore. So on the interface, you can see we have a place where you can create new projects, where you can view recent projects, where you can screen record your video, or your screen, everything, where you can have auto frame. So it has free option, it has premium packages as well. Do you understand? So there are many things on Filmora. You can open projects. That means something that you have been working on before that you want to like continue, or you can create a new project. Now here you can see it says select project aspect ratio. Now aspect ratio has to do with the size, the dimension of either you want it in landscape or portrait or square pixel, how you want the dimension of your video to come out. Do you understand? So that is what aspect ratio is all about. Now, we let's say we have a ratio of let's say like 5:7. Let me give you an instance. Now we have this ratio for 1:1. So it means that the ratio of the length is the same thing as the ratio of the height. Do you understand? So the height and the width are like the same size. So let's say you have two to be your height, and it means that you are going to have two to be your width as well. Do you understand? So here we have our 16:9. So it means that the length of the width to the height is like a ratio of 16:9. Do you understand? So same thing goes with other settings. So 16:9 is what we use basically for video editing. Do you understand? They've already illustrated. This one is what we use for, let's say, like we want to work on uh, Instagram Reels, TikTok or Snapchat edits. Do you understand? But basically, let's say a video for YouTube, or or something that you want to have on a television screen. You can have this widescreen. Do you understand? So you just select widescreen. So when you click on widescreen and you click on new project, so you get to have a new workspace shows up. Do you understand? So this is what your project page looks like. Now I'm going to walk you through the project page to understand how everything works. Do you understand? It's a very, very easy to use motion graphic design software. You don't even need to have, sorry, this is just one of their adverts. You don't need to have past experience. I started using Wondershare Filmora a year ago, and this is how it started. I got a job here that I had to work with. I had to create a motion graphics video. I find After Effects somehow complicated to use. Same thing with Premiere Pro. Then I was looking for a very much more easy to use software that can give me more like similar effects as opposed to what I'll be creating, here. So then I got Wondershare Filmora, and it has been easy for me. It's self-taught, and it has been very, 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 very easy for me to use. So let me walk you through the interface. Now, it looks like magic, basically, but let's start with what we have here. Now, this is my media. Now, under my media, you can see you have project media. You can see you have shared media. You can see you have sample video. So this project media are the, like, let's say, like the image or video that you get to import into our Filmora. Excuse me. So For it to work with a video or an image or something, you need to import it. Do you understand? So that will be like the elements you are working with. So they fall under project media. Do you understand? So we have sample media. So sample media are like or pre-installed videos. Sorry, they are like pre-installed videos, pre-installed images that that came with your can you see that came with Wondershare Filmora that you can use and and work with and edit with. Do you understand? So they have sample videos, they have a sample green screen. Yeah, you can work with green screen on Filmora in such a way that you are going to create a video of yourself using a green background, and you can take out the green background on Filmora and add a new background to it. Yes, that's totally possible, and I'll show you how to do that. And we have sample colors too as well. So these sample colors are like let's say you want to work on just text and background, and you can just drag these colors into your timeline. This is your timeline. This is where whatever you are working on is going to show. Now, like anything you want to work on has to be dragged into this place, this timeline before you can say you are working on them. So we are going to get there. Now we have stock media here. Stock media are also like pre-installed, let's say like maybe video or GIF that came with Wondershare Filmora, that you can use. We have pre-installed pictures from Pixabay, from Unsplash, videos to like that from Unsplash that you can use for your design or for your video editing. Do you understand? So we also have audios. So these audios, you can import your audio, which is going to be under my media. But if you want to view pre-installed audio, from Filmora, we have a lot of audio files here. They are in different categories. We have audios that are young and bright, tender and sentimental, rock sound. Let me just double click on one so you can yeah. So if you want to play without having to drag it into your timeline, you can just double click. Let me just double click. Can you see? We have different sounds. Can use different sounds. We have different sounds, that you can use for your audio, so for your video job. Now there are some sounds that there are some sounds that are not there already, or maybe background. You can just come to download here, click on download on this green icon here, this download icon. Just double click on it. You see it's downloading already, and you have it in no time. You're going to have it as part of your audio, so you can download as much audio as you want. We have different sounds too. If you want to sound effects, we have bell, we have cartoon whistle, we have a lot of sound effects. Do you understand? So everything is there for you to just drag and drop into your videos. Just make your video easy. Now we have title. So this title is how you create your text. All right. So we have default. The text that you can actually use that are already there for you. Then we have film stock. So most of these film stock titles are you can see this diamond symbol and stuff. It means they are premium. So you need to subscribe into. You need to have an account, subscribe before you can use them. Now we have the default. These are free titles. You can see now these downloads. You can just easily download them, then you can use it. Now this basic 6 is more like a raw title, something that is at a plain that you can edit by yourself. So let me double click on this. You see, this is what it looks like. Now let me just download this call out one. Then we are going to see what it looks like. So you can download as much title as you want. So let's double click on this. So this is what callout one looks like. Can you see? So you can drag it into. So to drag into your timeline, you can just click on it and just drag it here. Can you see? So when I just drag it down, this is it. Do you understand? So I'm dragging it. So if I want to edit it, for example, now, if I want to edit the text and everything, all I have to do is just to double click on it. Double click or double tap on it. When I do that, you can see when I just double tap on it, it changes. All right. Now I can come to advanced. Now you can see this text here now. This is what we have for text here. You can change the font here. You can change the font style here. You maybe want it to be bold. Can you see, or light, or do you understand? You can change the font size if you want it to be to be smaller than what it looks like. And you can use our Control Z to go back, Control Z to go back, or you can come to edit. You can see we have undo, we have redo. So if you're on Mac, you can use Command Z to go back, and Command Shift Z to redo. Do you understand? Yeah. So that is that. We have where we can. That is for the test. All right. So if you come to this, these are some test effects. So you can double tap on this and you will see the test effects change. Double tap on it, you see the setting change. Can you see? Just double tap on the effect, you see them changing. This is animation. You can double tap on animation, then you see if you play the test, it comes in with its own different animation. Do you understand? But okay, sorry, I selected no animation. Let's say we select typewriter for example. Now just you make sure that this test is selected, then you double tap on typewriter. So when you play the test from the beginning, it comes in as more like it's being typed. Can you see? Now we're going into how you can set it to like let's just go back to no animation, because we are still going to go back to how this timeline works. Do you understand? So we get there. So that is that about test. So basically, me personally, I prefer to use. So before I proceed, like I can let's check advanced. And this is advanced. This advanced, you'll be able to see to view the timeline. How the timeline works. You can move this one forward so to come in faster. Can you see? So you can play. This is play. You can play here, so it comes in faster. Do you understand? So it goes. You can just check. You can play around it. The color for the test. Can you see? The test effect, the gradient effect, everything is there. When you're done, just click on OK and it's saved. So, but then we still get back here. So let me just click on this and delete. Yeah. So that is that for test. Now we have transition. So this transition effect is, what transition is now, let's say you have a video or a test that wants to we have two different video, but you want them to change. You want video one to change into video two. Now you don't want it to just change as just a plain video. So you want it to just maybe like overlay, or do you understand, something like that. So there are different transition effects. We have film stock. You can see they are premium here. You can't just download them. You have to pay. You have to sign up for an account to get them to be able to use them. Now we have default. These default are free, and we have a lot of transition effects. Can you see close to 233 transition effects free to use? And look at this dissolve for example. Now let's double click on dissolve. You see how it works exactly. Let's double click on fade. You see how fade works. Double click on flash. This is how flash works. Can you see? Double click on warp zoom. This is how it works. So I'll still show you how you can use them. So all of them have their own way. This is how they all work. You can use them for your video, for your text. You can mix them with your video, mix them with your text, just to have something unique. Do you know, something extremely easy to use and something very unique. So we'll still get there. Now we have effects. Now these effects are now more like stickers or animations that you can just add to your design. Now we have film stock effects, definitely more like filter, exactly like filter that you can add to your design. And we have default. Now let me show you my favorite effects are more like I have my favorite actually here. And we have film stock, we have default. So this default we have there are some that are not free, and we have some that are actually free. So let's say filter for example. Let's say we have shake. Let me just download this one sideways. So you download them, so you'll be able to use them. So let me just double tap on it to see how it works. So this is how shake works. Can you see? So when you add this shake to a video, the video shakes like this. Yeah. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that wonderful? And see, look at split style. You can have something like this on your video, you can this for included you have a lot. So I think these ones are premium. I mean, you need to pay. You should be able to do all these. Let me just double tap for you to see. Can you see? But you need to pay to be able to use it. It's not free. Can you see? It has this crown at the top that shows that you need to pay for it. Yeah, this as well, where you can just take out background, and that's amazing. We have AR stickers. That is an augmented reality stickers. That you can work with. There's a lot of them, and we have free ones too as well. Yeah, so they're actually very very free. That you don't have to pay for them. You won't see the premium sign at the top, so you can be rest assured that they are free to use. So And let's just scroll down here. You'll be able to see some that are free to use, like color effects, background effects. Let me just download this so you can see how it works. So you can download as much as you want. Then you start adding them. Let's double tap on this. So this is what this one looks like when you add it to your design. Do you understand? So then we have elements. Elements are more like stickers or animation, like just like small effects that you add to your design to make them come out well. You see what it looks like here. So let's say with this default are the free ones. Yeah. So when you click on default, you'll be able to see different elements like that you can use, that you can just drag and drop on your video that will come out extremely fine. Let's say let me download this air quality for example. Um, when I double tap on it, you can see what we have here. So you just drag this and drop it on your video, and this just comes up. You can have this fire, say you are working on a video that has something like fire, you can just double tap on this and this comes up. Sorry, don't mind me. Now we have oops, you have boom, you have a lot, like a lot of them, and you can actually download from Filmora store marketplace. Do you understand? Like you can download from the marketplace as well. So it's quite easier to do if you want to download from the marketplace. If you come here to this part here, you can click here and say download more effects from Filmora Resource Center. You can download other free effects that you can just use. You just install them. They jump here automatically and you are good to go. Alright, so we have our split screen. This is just let's say how you get to preview your screen, and yeah, can you see? So if you want to have two different effects and the likes, something like that. So as we move on, we are going to dive into how everything works. Then yeah. So in the next episode, we are going to talk about importing your video or your so importing your video, your image, or your audio, and how you can also add audio from Filmora into your design, and also how timeline works. This is your timeline here. We are going to, once we drop a video on here, you'll be able to see how it works. Thank you.